Hey YouTube, this your girl Janae of All Things Janae, and welcome back to your favorite channel. And on today's episode, I'm going to be showing you guys how to sublimate Easter totes. I'll be sure to list all the materials used in the description box below. Okay, first you're going to go over to create a design and then hit custom size. Once you hit custom size, you're going to set it to inches, and then you're going to do 8-inch width times 14-inch height. These are the settings that I use because I'm currently sublimating with the Epson ET2803. But if you have a bigger printer that prints a bigger or wider format, then you can change that to whatever size, 11 by 17 or 13 by 19, or just whatever you're working with. Once you get the page to load, you're going to go over to Uploads, select File, and then upload whatever design you just select. This particular design I got from Etsy, and I have already been using it before I decided to make a video, so it's already in my images. Once your file is uploaded, you just click on it to add it to your canvas. And then once it's added to your canvas, you could just stretch and drag the file to try to fill out the page without going outside of the page boundaries. Once you have the design positioned correctly on the canvas, you'll just go on over to the text and choose whichever size or style that you would like and add it to the canvas and start typing. You can also change the color, the boldness, or even the font. Once I choose the color and the font, I make sure to stretch the name to fill the inside of the lines and position it so nothing's overlapping. Then you can choose to add any effects if you would like. I just play around with the glitch and the outline a little because you can change the colors with that, and it just gives it an extra pop. As you can see, the glitch effect is cool, but the outline effect gives the name the extra boldness that we like. Once you're satisfied with the positioning of the file, you just select share and then download to download the file as a PNG. And once the file downloads, you're ready to print. So you just go to your settings and hit File, Print. And in my case, I'm going to select US Legal because that's the side that I'm printing on. And then I go to Layout. I reverse the image, of course, because it's sublimation. And then I personally scale the file to 105 to make sure I'm able to use all the space. Next, I select my color profile, and then I select normal vivid because these print settings I found print the image bolder and the colors pop more. Once you print the image, you can kind of eyeball the image to make sure there's no ink splatters or anything that you could possibly cut off. But I also take the image and I cut off any excess paper at the top or the bottom because that'll help me kind of eyeball my positioning. Then I take my image and I lay it face down and I kind of position it where I think it should go. Next, I secure my image with heat tape in order to prevent ghosting. And once I finish securing the image, I lift it up to make sure it looks right. And once I kind of do an eyeball check just to make sure. Then I use my ruler just to be sure the name wasn't crooked. Once you complete your checks and everything looks good to you, you can just simply take your tote to the heat press. I already had my heat press on a setting of 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Now all you have to do is cover your tote with a piece of parchment paper just to be sure that the ink doesn't bleed onto your heat press. And then press it. Y'all, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could see my bun in this video. That's so funny to me. Hello? Alright. Once the heat press is done, I always just take my parchment paper to see if the image bled through. If it does, I trash it. But if it doesn't, I just try to reuse it. And as you can see in this video, this one actually did bleed through. Just peel it back. Make sure you don't burn yourself. And voila. I just do one side. As always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And leave any suggestions that you have for another video down below.